So this is part two of a series that I'm putting together here on AI to help your business. So there's so many different businesses out there who want to integrate AI into their business and just don't know where to start and how to do it. So I'm here to bring you some awesome tools and workflows so that you can easily add AI into your business. And today is one tool that I'm very excited to show you, and it's to create support agents and general chat agents for your business, right? So everybody's used ChatGPT. Everybody knows you can go to ChatGPT and ask it for what you want, right? But people are really looking for a ChatGPT that is trained on your business, that people can go to your website and speak to a chatbot that actually knows about your products, your services, and generally just knows all the information it needs to help people on your website directly, right? So the tool I'm going to show you today is called Chatislav, and this is a really cool tool. And the one thing I love about it is that it's actually free. You can use it for free right now. You get 100 messages, 1 million characters, and you can train it on up to 20 items. So it's 100% free. Obviously, you can bump up to some paid plans if you have some bigger uses. The paid plans are very affordable as well. And it's a really awesome tool. So I'm going to show you how this works right now. So the first thing you're going to do is come over here to create an AI agent. And then you're going to be able to create an AI chatbot agent. Now, they actually have the option to create a voice agent. So I'm not on the plan that you can do that, but you can actually create a voice agent that will speak to your clients and website users as well. So if you want to take it to the next level and have somebody actually speaking to them and AI speaking to them, you can do that as well. But we'll stick to chats for now. So first thing you want to do is just name your agent here. So travel agency, mini split assistant, right? Name it whatever you want. You can have it be an e-commerce agent, a support agent, or general assistant, and then you go ahead and create your agent. So I already did that here. This is actually for a client that I'm working with to help them for their products, right? So this is an e-commerce client. They sell products online, and they have all this information about their products, right? They have all these manuals, they have all these user certificates, submittals, instructions on their system, right? Like details about their system. And it's a ton of information. And a lot of people just have general questions and they don't want to have to go through opening all these PDF files and figuring all this stuff out. So a tool like this is absolutely perfect, right? Because I can come in here and I can upload files. So I just uploaded a bunch of PDF files here and it goes ahead and trains it on the data. I think I uploaded like 20 or 15 files here and it trained it in like 2 minutes. So it's very fast. The other thing you can do is actually enter a website. You can come in here and enter a website. You can enter a sitemap as well, and it will train off of that sitemap as well, right? You can also give it frequently asked questions. So I could add a new FAQ, right? So if there's questions that a lot of people have, you can give it those direct answers to those questions ahead of time, and you can add as many as you want. You could export them as well. For now, we're just going to focus on uploaded files, which is what I did for this exact agent. Now, there's a few other settings I want to show you real quick. So you can obviously add like company name, additional info here. You can even give it like instructions. So if you wanted to have very specific instructions, like, if they ask about this, tell them this, right? So if you have a very specific use case where a lot of people are going to be asking about refunds, for example, you can direct them directly to your refund policy, right? Or if they want to cancel, you can direct them directly to a link on your website on how to cancel their product, right? Something like that, right? So you can give some instructions here. You can also give starter questions. So if you want to kind of lead the discussion here a little bit, you could give a starter question in a million different ways here. You could even give it a specific icon for that starter question. So, what is this about today? Are you wondering about payments? Is this a support question, right? And then you can kind of guide it from there. So you can generate starter questions as well, which is, I think, a really cool option. And the other thing you can do is actually have a lead capture. So if the whole point of your agent is to capture leads, right? If you're generating, either paid traffic or organic traffic to your website, and you just want to capture leads, this will do a great job of that as well. You can add the fields that you're looking for, right? If I want name, email, phone number, etc., right? Or even like the password for an account or something like that. You could do that here as well. So, and you can send them emails, right? So I could capture leads directly from our agent here. I can direct them with starter questions, and I can also train them on different things as well here, right? You can also select the model you want to use. So I can make this a multilingual bot, which we'll leave it as that. Why not make it multilingual, right? You can select the AI model. They have a bunch of different AI models to choose from here. You could choose the response types. Do you want it to be short, medium? Do you want long response types? How creative do you want your model to be? So many different options here. You can even get email transcripts. You can send a chat to every email. You can see how many messages per user. You can set a message limit. You can block certain IP addresses, masked IP addresses. You can suggest follow-up questions, right? So if there's a certain question, you can suggest a follow-up question. Really, really cool stuff. You can also set the appearance of it, right? You could, set the icon to be different if you wanted to. It's got this cute little robot here, but you could set your own little icon here as well. You can show branding for their brand. You could do whatever you want. So there's tons and tons of different options here. You could say where you want it on the website as well. You can also add different actions, which is really, really cool. So I can come here and I can actually add agent actions. So I could book a calendar directly through there. So I could get their information and then send them directly to Calendly to book a link. I can, obviously just collect leads. I could show item cards. I could embed videos, right? Instructional videos, depending on their questions, which is really, really cool. We can have action buttons as well. So we have a bunch of these different agent actions that you can do. You can even transfer them to a number, right? You can say, hey, we weren't able to help you, call this number, right? And someone on our staff will be able to help you a little bit more. So tons of options there. And then of course you can integrate this with Calendly and WhatsApp as well. So they have a few different integrations. It's not like an AI agent, like a full, AI agent where you're integrating it into a million different things, right? This is mainly for AI chatbots, right? So directing them to calendars and WhatsApp, right, is mainly going to be the main goal here because we're just trying to help people coming to our website for the most part. And then, of course, we can deploy this either through webhooks or just direct deployments with JavaScript. And we can keep track of our chats, right? I can come in here and I can see who's chatted with us in the past, right? So really, really cool stuff. I love the product. Again, so I'm just going to show you how this works really quick. So I've trained it on a bunch of these user manuals, right? So one of the user manuals here, I'll open this one up. So let's go ahead and download that. Let's allow this download. So this is a user manual on our remote control, right? So I'm just going to come here and find some data here. So let's say somebody has a question on humidity, right? So somebody, instead of having to open this user manual, right, and come through here and try to find information on humidity, right, they just want to know if this has a humidity option and how it works, right? So we're going to come over to our agent and actually you're able to preview it down here. So you can see I already asked it a question. Does my M4 series mini split controller, right, because that's what this is based on, right? I sent it this information, have a humidity button? And it says, it gives me the answer. Yes, your M4 series mini split does have a humidity button, which allows you to adjust the room humidity during dry operation within a range of 35 to 85%, which is exactly what it says here in our documentation, right? You can see how useful this becomes, right? So let's ask it another question on minimum temperature, right? So this is going to be a super common question for this client. So let's come back here and let's say, what is the minimum temperature I can set for my mini split? And it's going to go through the documents. It's going to read through all these PDFs that it's been trained on, and it's going to give us the answer, right? The minimum temperature setting is 60 Fahrenheit or approximately 15.5 Celsius, right? So we don't have to worry about, having our clients dig through documentation, digging through pages on our website, right? We can give them answers right away. And it does this really, really fast. It's actually a lot faster than the other agents I have used that are very, very similar to this. So incredibly powerful stuff. I'm actually doing this integration for a client and we're going to do this whole build out. We're going to charge them for this. So something to keep in mind, right? There are clients that you can do this for, right? You can go out and see clients to do this for, or you can do this for your own business, right? So you can go out and build this for your own business if you are so inclined. This is so simple. I think anybody can do this. So, if you have your own business, I definitely empower you to go out and use this yourself. Give it a shot. It's super powerful and works really, really well. So I'm going to drop a link in the description for Chatislav so you can try it out for yourself. This was sponsored by them. I only work with sponsors of products that I really, really like. I really like this product. That's why I wanted to do this video on them. Again, it's 100% free to try, and you do get up to 100 messages with a free account, which for a lot of people is plenty. So give it a shot, try it out. If you have any questions, drop a comment below, and I'll be happy to help you out with that. And if you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials just like this.